All right, I'm sure by now you must have come to know of this, that Australia kind of bans social media for children under 16 years old, children or young people or whatever you want to call it. Okay. As for this, I read multiple articles. I read around, I think, 7 or 8, and I took down the key points. Let me know what are your thoughts as I give you mine. And do you think this is good or bad or whatever? Okay. Now, the gist of the whole article is that Australia has banned children under 16 for using platforms like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, X, that is Twitter, and Reddit. Platforms like YouTube, yeah, you can use it. WhatsApp, yeah, you can use it. Google Classroom, yeah, you can use that. But if it is caught that 16-year-olds or under 16, sorry, are using, maybe they'll have a task force to keep an eye or spy on them, and they are caught, they'll have to pay $32 million US dollars for non-compliance. Trials begin on January of next year, 2025, and by late 2025, late maybe after 6 months or so, it's going to be fully enforceable. Okay, if anyone wants to use these platforms, they need to have a age verification method. Okay. The key reasons why they decided to do this is cyberbullying, mental health issues, online predators, addictions, and the main thing is having these companies, these social media companies, kind of have social responsibility. The public reaction: 77% of Australians, parent groups, and campaigners are very happy about this. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese hailed it as a landmark move. But there are idiots also, and the idiots who are saying is, oh, they are going to collect your data, and they are going to start surveillance, and you're going to isolate vulnerable teens, LGBTQ youth, and push them to riskier platforms, which I don't even want to get into. I don't even want to, give it the respect by even talking about this. They don't exist in my books, these critics. Okay. The challenges that they'll face is the technical feasibility, the enforcement. Some people are saying this is too rushed. Well, China did it in, I think, hardly a few days. I don't know why it is rushed. Platforms like Meta, TikTok, Snapchat have requested for clearer guidelines. I'll tell you honestly, whenever I listen to these companies, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, that, oh, we need clearer guidelines. It's like, for a fact, the evils that are taking place. For a fact there are sexual predators. For a fact there is porn. For a fact that the content is harmful for children. In fact, most you don't have to go very far. This guy Chamat Patiliapa, whatever his name is, he's another crook, but he was part of Facebook in his founding years. People like these guys who have founded Facebook, they don't allow their children to be on social media. Most of the creators of social media, they don't want their children to be on social media. They don't want their loved ones to be on social media. So they don't want to give their loved ones the poison, but they want to give you the poison. So it's really sickening. It's like they act like it doesn't exist. And the good news is now UK and Norway also are monitoring to see how successful this application of this rule is, so that they might also implement. And I hope this goes global, because according to me, this is my thought process. What business does a 16-year-old, forget 16 or 18-year-old. What business does a youngster have on platforms like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, X, Reddit? You can say that, yeah, they are showing their talent. What is the talent? Dancing, singing, and all that. All that is fine. You are expressing how you do. But after that expression comes attention. After that expression comes the comments. After that expression comes the people who want to get in touch with you. And it opens up a Pandora's box. In fact, I have these WhatsApp groups where I have these various members. I have 20 plus 20 plus year old youngsters in my group, and I can tell you for a factor, this is not assumption, so many 20-year-olds, the amount of rubbish, absolute garbage that they talk, and they'll be active online to spew this garbage. One of the latest nonsense that took place in my WhatsApp group is, which I'll make a separate video on, this one guy, 20-year-old, is telling, lecturing people in the group who are in their 50s, what natalism or anti-natalism. I don't know the term exactly. You should not have children. Having children is bad. So he's in his 20s, and out of what I've seen of his way, he's not mentally, emotionally, uh, financially, physically, he's not at all mature. Absolutely immature, totally lost. Um, his career is not in place. He hardly earns any bit of money. He's lecturing everyone that you should not have children. And then, if that was not stupid enough, where he's lecturing people who are 50, 60, who are earning more than his entire family put together in this group of mine, another idiot whose career is not in place, who lives with his mother and father, who is struggling to find an identity. He starts lecturing. He joins in and advises all of us who are old enough to be his father. Listen, don't have children. Start adopting orphans. He is telling us. So I asked him, how many orphans have you uh, adopted? I asked him, how many orphans can you tell me the protocol? And then obviously the defensive mechanism. Oh, why should I this thing, or what do I need to verify this? Given that we have a population crisis, I asked him, can you share your credentials so that we know who we are talking to? I know his credentials in and out. I wanted to see what he would say. I said, share your credentials so that we know your expertise, we know your experience, we know what we can come to you for advice. Now, mind you, he's in his 20s. He's like, oh, why should I? Blah, blah, blah. He went on. And subsequently, for me, it's very simple. You are in my WhatsApp groups to learn, to grow, to become better. You're not in my WhatsApp groups at the age of 20 to lecture people who are old enough to be your father, your grandfather, who are earning 10 times, 100 times more than you. You're not in my groups to lecture. Like they say, PhD from WhatsApp University. So um, I know the guy. I told him, leave my groups. I told him, leave my groups. He left. I'm sure he is bitter about it. But see, here's the problem. These youngsters, instead of trying to sort things out, what do I mean by sort things out? Instead of um, sorting out their lives, focusing on, I need a good job, I need to earn money, I need a career, I need to take care of myself, I need to be independent. Instead of focusing on this, they are busy focusing on, hey, you, how much are you earning? Hey, do you have children? Why do you have children? Hey, listen, you better adopt orphans, okay? Hey, don't vote for this Congress. Better vote for BJP. Behave yourself and don't act too smart. This is what they are doing. They they they're enjoying this illusion of control by focusing on other people's lives, other people's business, and what other people are doing. but they're not like, Jordan Peterson in that infamous uh, talk that he had in Australia. This female was saying climate change and, what about our future and the future of the planet? He said, first you sort out your house, you sort out your life, you sort out your problems, then go around changing the whole world now. So for me, personally speaking, I'm 100% uh, with what has happened in Australia. 100%. Finally, Australia is making sense. And I wish they would say that it's banned until the age of 21. Because seriously, if I was a youngster, I would be outraged and upset about this. But being in my 50s, nearly coming to my 50s, and having that maturity and knowing what I know now, I would say, boss, the social media is all but distraction from reality into a virtual world where you're just destroying your life and you're attracting the scum, the dirt, the evil that is there to take you to destroy your life. And I'll tell you, children in the West now, oh, it's terrible. I'll just end by giving one small example. I went to Amazon to order coffee some time ago. I will not tell you the exact nationality, whatever. This guy is a Westerner, white. He came with his wife. He has two, three girls means daughters. And he ordered, whatever nice drink, strawberry and this and that. And she was having the latest headphones, the latest iPhone. And when he asked her, like, stop that so you can enjoy, he told her response to her father, she must be 9 or 10 or 11 years old. She says, shut up, man. He's saying, what the hell? And he's like, that's not the way to say, come on, I'm talking to you. Just shut up. And she goes like that. If it was me, I'm telling you, one is my daughter would never have the guts to do that. But they they really need a dose of the Indian thappad. It's called slap, or the Indian chappal, slipper. They lack the discipline. That is why the Westerners, they are lost and they deserve what is coming to them. Bad upbringing. And unfortunately, this is also happening in India. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Um, Feel free. And to the members of my WhatsApp group, please don't, name and shame this individual. All right. You guys take care.